Welcome to the Website Made Easy tutorial on Phoca Photo Gallery. What we'll show you in a few easy steps is how to create some categories to add your pictures to and how to upload your images into the photo gallery for display on your website. The first thing to do is to log into the administration section of your Joomla website. So if we log into the test website that we have set up already, once we log into the site, we're taken straight into the control panel. From here, what we need to do is go to Components, Phoca Gallery, and first thing we'll do is create a category. So click on Categories. From here, we need to click on New. In the title at the top, we need to type in the name of our category. So in this case, we're going to call ours, as an example, Test Pictures. You may want to put this category under another category. When you add some categories, you'll be able to select the parent category from this drop-down menu. Once you're happy with the name, click on Save. And you will now see that the Test Pictures category is now being created. From here, we want to add some images. So if you click on Components, Phoca Gallery and Images. From here, there are two ways to add images. One is to add one image at a time. The other option is to add multiple images, and we'll show you how to do both. So to start with, we'll create just one image. So we'll click on New. At the top, we want to put the name for our image. So in this case, we're going to call it Test Picture 1. Next thing we need to do is select a category. So in this case we're going to call it, or add it to the category called Test Pictures, which we created earlier. And then we're going to click on the image box. This then allows us to upload our image from our computer. What I like to do to keep things neat is create a folder for each category. So in this case we're going to create a folder called Test Pictures. This stops all the pictures on the website being added into one folder. So once we've created the folder, you'll now see the folder appear at the top. So click on Test Pictures and it will say that there's no images in this folder. So the next thing we want to do is now upload an image. So if we click on Choose File, find an image that we want to add, and then click on Start Upload. What this does is it uploads the picture from our computer to the website, and it also creates a thumbnail version of the picture. You will now see that the picture has appeared. What we need to do now is select that picture to tell the system that we want to use that one. And then what we need to do then is just click Save. Now we can see that our Test Picture 1 that we created has now been put into the category Test Pictures. To prove this, we can now have a look at our website. If you go back to your main website, and this is our test example one, and we're just going to click on Gallery. You'll now see that a gallery called Test Pictures has been created, and within that is one of our test pictures. So if we click on that, we should be able to see it. If we go back to our administration panel, we can now add multiple pictures. So if you click on Multiple Add, in this case we want to select the category of Test Pictures, and we also want to go into our Test Pictures folder that we created earlier, and in here you can see that the test picture we've already created is already here. There are two ways to upload multiple pictures. The best way is to click on Jar Upload, and you'll see this box that appears at the bottom. Click on Browse, and then we need to find the picture that we want to use again on here. So if we go into our folder, we'll add the two bottom ones. What you need to do to select multiple images is click on the first image, hold down the Shift key and click on the last image. Click on Choose, and you will now see the two have been added into the list. When you're happy with this, click on Upload, and the system will upload our pictures. After a few moments, the pictures will appear at the top. Now what we want to do is assign these to the category. So if we tick the pictures that we've just uploaded, if you've uploaded a whole list, you can tick the tick box at the top and that ticks everything. We already know the first one is already in the category, so we'll untick that one. Select the category, test pictures, click on save, and this will save the document and create the thumbnails. And now you can see that all 3 pictures are now in test images. If you want to go in and give them a name, you can click on the picture, and at the top you can change the name to anything that you require. So we'll call this one test picture 2. When you're happy with that, click on save, and the system will change the name of the picture. Just to prove that's worked, if we go back to our gallery and click on the refresh button, and we can now see that the new images have appeared. That ends the tutorial for Phoca Photo Gallery. If you want to find more tutorials, please visit Website Made Easy's main site at www.wsme.co.uk.